What if the fate of an entire nation rested on your shoulders? What if speaking up could cost you everything? Yet silence could destroy your people. This is the story of a queen, an orphan girl turned savior, who was born for such a time as this. Our story begins in the Persian Empire during the reign of King Xerxes. At a lavish 180-day feast, the king summoned Queen Vashti to display her beauty before drunken nobles, but Vashti refused.
What shall be done to Queen Vashti for not obeying my command?
She has wronged the entire empire. Let a new queen be chosen.
And so Vashti was removed and a search for a new queen began. Enter Esther, a young Jewish orphan raised by her cousin Mordecai. She was beautiful, kind and wise.
Esther, you shall be given the best beauty treatments and servants.
Esther kept her Jewish identity secret, just as Mordecai instructed. After 12 months of preparation, she was brought before the king.
This is the one. Let her be crowned queen.
Not long after, Mordecai discovered a plot to assassinate the king. He told Esther, and she told the king in Mordecai's name. The plot was stopped and recorded in the royal chronicles. Then came Haman, promoted by the king and full of pride. The king commanded all officials to bow to him, but Mordecai refused.
If Mordecai won't bow, let all his people be destroyed.
Haman tricked the king into issuing a decree to annihilate all Jews on the 13th day of the 12th month. Mordecai tore his clothes and wept in the streets. He sent word to Esther, pleading for her to go to the king.
Everyone knows you can't approach the king uninvited. You'll be killed unless he extends his golden scepter.
Do not think you'll escape. If you remain silent, deliverance will come from elsewhere. But who knows if you were made queen for such a time as this?
Go and fast for me. I will go to the king, and if I perish, I perish.
On the third day, Esther dressed in royal robes and approached the throne room. The king saw her and held out the golden scepter.
What is your request, Queen Esther? Even up to half the kingdom it will be given to you.
If it pleases the king, come to a banquet I have prepared for you and Haman.
At the banquet, she invited them again for a second feast the next day. Meanwhile, Haman built a gallows, planning to hang Mordecai. That night, the king couldn't sleep. He asked for the royal records and discovered Mordecai had saved his life.
What honor was given to Mordecai?
Nothing, my lord.
Just then, Haman walked in. Before he could speak,
What should be done for the man the king delights to honor?
Dress him in royal robes, parade him on a royal horse led by a noble.
Do all of that for Mordecai the Jew.
at the second banquet, the king once again asked,
What is your petition, Queen Esther?
Spare my life and the lives of my people. We are to be destroyed.
Who would dare do such a thing?
The adversary is this vile Haman.
The king left in fury. When he returned and saw Haman begging Esther for mercy, he assumed the worst.
Will he even assault the queen in my presence?
Haman was hanged on the very gallows he built for Mordecai. The king issued a new decree allowing the Jews to defend themselves. On the day their enemies had planned to destroy them, the Jews triumphed. Mordecai was promoted to second in command. Esther and Mordecai established the festival of Purim to celebrate God's deliverance. Esther's story is more than history. It's a mirror showing us what faith, courage, and purpose look like in action. Lord, just as you raised Esther for a divine purpose, raise us to be bold, wise, and faithful in our generation. Give us the courage to stand for what's right, the wisdom to speak with grace, and the faith to trust you even when we cannot see your hand. Help us remember that we are not where we are by accident, but by your design. May we live boldly, love deeply, and act justly.